Welcome to Cult Flav's Going Off. I'm Bryn.
I'm Sarah.
And this little Pepe Le Pew cosplayer is Fry.
This week, we've got a super short episode for y'all because we just wanted to hop on here and say thank you so much for allowing us to experiment with the space a little bit.
Last week's mini review of Oma not only felt absolutely fantastic to the two of us, but the response has been way better than we expected. It's like double the most popular previous episode. And I think that's because we just leaned into the content that people actually like come to our channel for instead of trying to make something completely different. Yeah. And we're just going to build on top of that. That's the TLDR.
After this week, we're just going to switch back over into the kitchen and do more content over there. Mm-hmm. That does mean that we're probably going to have to shut down the audio version of this podcast because it didn't work
at all
well in the kitchen. But that also means that you're going to get more content from us like actually working instead of sitting on a couch and pontificating.
That's the one thing we didn't account for in starting Going Off, was it actually like really reduced our time in the kitchen in a way that was uncomfortable. It let us do a lot of things we wanted to do, but we ended up not cooking half as much as we were before. We'd spend like a day doing research and writing, and then we'd spend like an evening shooting and then not have energy to cook after that. Yeah. And then the next day you'd be editing for a couple days probably. Mm-hmm. And if I overlapped with that when I was coding, then we were ordering for 2 days straight.
So it was like multiple days where we were ordering food and
half
not in the
kitchen. Half the week we're not like actually cooking, and that sucked.
And not actually getting to like work out of a lot of the cookbooks that we talk about all the time, which is the thing that I want to do the most.
It was very tell don't show in a way that like seems obvious in retrospect, but it just didn't hit the way I wanted it to.
Yeah. That being said, Going Off did let us do a lot of things that we didn't get to do with our other formats. We got to be way more reactive to like what's going on in the industries and the new things that are coming out. We got to expose more of our research to folks.
That was fun.
We got to talk about what we're doing behind the scenes, and we got to interview people, which was like one of the things that we really wanted to do with the other format, but we couldn't figure out how to do it.
I think the first look gives us an opportunity to kind of do all of that in a more, I don't know, cohesive is wrong, but like we can have asides, we can fold equipment reviews in, we can fold in absolutely rank and listener questions and all these things. And it feels like a format we can build on top of.
Totally.
While bringing our audience along with us instead of being like, stop, we're going over here.
So in the kitchen, we're actually going to fold in a lot of the concepts that we got from Going Off, like questions from listeners, like trying to do interviews in the kitchen.
Yeah, but more like Sad Poppies, where he was like actually cooking with us.
Yeah, not so much remote interviews, but in-person interviews, I think.
I find it's really hard to like get a vibe going with the remote ones too, because like the timing's off. Yeah. So just skipping that altogether. If we can't be in person, we're just not going to do it. So not only did the Oma review work better in kind of every way, but it also meant we got to be in the kitchen, which is where we prefer to be. Mm-hmm. We got to get dinner out of it, and it took a day for us to do all the research we needed to do, grocery shop for it, and shoot it.
Yeah.
So it felt like that day now is like the best day of the week.
Yeah.
Which is a difference. It's like there's an obstacle in the middle of our week when we're working on reviews, and now it's like the best day. So really the only things that are going away are the name Going Off and the audio feed, which no one is really listening to anyway. There's like a very small contingent listening to it. Yeah, we're ready to go. And there's another review up right now.
That's right. Or it's going to come up. It'll probably be up in like an hour.
If you're watching this, statistically it's ready. And it's for By Heart by Haley Catalano.
And next week, our Big Sift review is coming out. Finally.
Called shot.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Now we have to actually get it out the door the next week.
I'm almost done with the script right now. It has been a long time coming, and it feels like it.
Yeah, cooking is the point. We really want to lean into that. More showing, less telling. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate all of your feedback and your support as we try to figure this out.
Now we feel like we have a place to go with it. We'll see you over there. By Heart.
Go check it out on YouTube.
Would you like to go get something to eat?
Yes. Yes, I would.